11 o'clock, Dorian update shows that the overall strength of the storm in terms of the wind speeds has gone down to a category 2, 110 miles per hour. You can't even see the eye of the storm anymore. However, the wind field, the expansiveness of the tropical storm force winds has increased by about 15 miles, from 160 miles to 175 miles. So it's pretty much canceled each other out. We're still dealing with a very large and damaging storm, even if it got a little bit weaker in terms of its maximum wind speed. The possible damage, the impacts for coastal Georgia are still pretty much the exact same, and the timing is about the same as well. For Wednesday afternoon, tropical storm force winds impacting all the I-95 corridor up to coastal Georgia. It is categorized as a category 2 here, as it's moving near us, but again, the wind field has kind of canceled out the fact that the storm may be offshore and weakening. It may have greater impacts on Charleston and up into the Carolinas, and then in North Carolina and Virginia, then eventually off into the northeast, way off to the northeast, actually on its way to the poles. So we have hurricane warnings in effect now for all waters offshore in coastal Georgia. Seas 21 to 26 feet, gusts up to 86 miles per hour, and then inland we do have tropical storm warnings with gusts up to 60 miles per hour, 20 to 40 mile per hour sustained winds. It kind of depends on where you're at. The winds will actually be stronger in Savannah as compared to Brunswick. And then even within these tropical storm warnings are hurricane watches, because as the storm gets closer, they may upgrade some of these areas to hurricane warnings just in case the storm track is a little bit closer to land. The big problem though, storm surge warnings still in effect. Storm surge of 4 to 7 feet inland. That's on top of the ground. That's not a 4 to 7 foot wave. That's 7 feet high of water flooded. You can see we obviously still have an eye down here according to the radar, but on the satellite product, it's kind of hard to see. So this is already on its northwesterly turn. Eventually we'll take a northeasterly turn over the next several days. We'll continue to keep you updated here on 11live.com and of course, and on air.